Onye bụ nwanne m mayo mama mayo. Onye bụ nwanne m mayo mama mayo. Jesus bụ nwanne m mayo mama mayo. Mmadụ n'iru mayo mama mayo. Mmadụ n'azụ mayo yo yo mayo yo yo mayo mayo yo mayo mama mayo. The God of perfection, and He's holy, but oh how He loves me. This my God, I wanna praise His name. He is wonderful, He is beautiful, He's so lovely, He loves me so tenderly. This my God, Onye bụ nwanne m mayo mama mayo. Onye bụ nwanne m mayo mama mayo. Jesus bụ nwanne m mayo mama mayo. Mmadụ n'iru mayo mama mayo. Mmadụ n'azụ mayo yo yo mayo yo yo mayo mayo yo mayo mama mayo. Comes in like a flood. Hey. My God, He raises a banner over me, and His love. He protects me, and He guides me. He covers me, and He hides me under the shadow of His wings.
We will never see you again. We will never see you again.
You were good, Papa. Crazy daddy. You were good, Papa. God forever. I was lost in sin. You died on the cross for my sin. You have made me a new woman. I am saved today by your grace. You are good. You were good, Papa. You were good, Papa. God forever. You never sleep, no slumber. You watch over me day and night. As a pillar of cloud in the day, as a pillar of fire by night. You were good, Papa. You were good, Papa. God forever. When I take a look at the sea, I say how great thou art. And now turn to the land, I see the wonders of your creation. And then turn to the sky, I see the beauty of your creation. You are great. You were good, Papa. You are good, Daddy. You were good, Papa. God forever. You are good. 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 Hey, you are good, Papa. God forever. You were good, Papa. You were good, Papa. God forever. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu, pour toujours. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu, pour toujours. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu. Tu es bon, mon sauveur, pour toujours. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu, pour toujours. Tu m'as donné le salut. Je suis sauvé par ta grâce, si grâce. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu. Tu es bon, Seigneur Dieu, pour toujours. Awo bon ete tamie, awo bon ete tamie, katamuje. Awo bon ete tamie, awo bon ete tamie, katamuje. Awo bon ete tamie, awo bon ete tamie, katamuje. Awo bon ete tamie, awo bon ete tamie, katamuje. Narabatibo beyenga, awo bon ete tamie, beyibatibo beyenga, awo bon ete tamie, wabona batibo beyenga, awo bon ete tamie, dadi, awo bon ete tamie, awo bon ete tamie, gatamuchi.
dealership looking for that used car that perfectly fits both your lifestyle and your budget? Are you bored with the same old tactics, the same old styles, and the same old disappointments when you don't find exactly what you want? Are you frustrated because of bad credit or tired of being rejected of in-house financing? Are you tired of going from garage to garage for a car? How about that filthy old car that you used to drive? Are you done? Welcome to the new experience. Barico Auto Sales has sold and financed cars to over 50,000 people across the country. Our exclusive in-house financing model allows us to provide flexible options for all. Enjoy low rates, free pickup, and award-winning customer service. Reserve today. Barico Auto helps make car renting easy and seamless for all of our customers. Our financing options allow you to shop our vehicle inventory for the exact used car, truck, or van that best fits your needs. Car selection and customer satisfaction are of great importance to us. We provide the best mechanical repairs, and our services take just minutes. Detail your car with us and get out of that filthy old smell and into something sweet. We will even do your oil change at the lowest rate. And please do not forget that with Barico Auto Sale, you own and drive your car before you even have to pay us. So come on down and visit us and drive away with your new car.
Barico Autos, own and drive before you pay. 240-486-4664 www.mbaricoauto.com.
We are no fools on the hill. My people are no fools on the hill. You must let my people go, so we can rule from Cape to Cairo. You must free my people's hands, so we can rule our purpose land. I wanna know who owns the land. Who wanna know who owns the land? Okay, now listen carefully. Chinese are ruling the Chinese land. Japan is ruled by Japanese. England is governed by Englishmen. America is governed by Americans. So Africa must be ruled by Africans. Know who owns the land. We must rule from Cape to Cairo. baba. Yeah, oh, pale mo Jesu ya reko. Yeah, pale mo Ziza ya reko, yeah. Jelo, oh mi je. Jelo, oh mi je. Oh, Jamelo, dem na bogise. Oh, pale mo Jamelo, dem na bogise. All right.
Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this broadcast on ABC Amber Television. It is a privilege to come to you every day with updates on our revolution. I am very, very excited with the information that I bring to you today, and I want to believe that you will go ahead and hit your share button and let us quickly populate this platform. I'm talking about the Facebook platform, YouTube, and every other social media platform that we can populate. So please, as you join, you go ahead and you hit your share button. I have exciting information that I bring to you today. I want to especially welcome all of you watching by way of satellite on Ground Zero, in Kumbo, in Kikaikom, in Indu, in Kambe, in Santa, in the Batibo Ashong, in Ingi, in the Bambili, Bambui, Babanki, in Dub. All those places, all the bees in Ngoketunjia, the Babasi, the Bambalang, the Bamesing, all those bees out there in Ngoketunjia. Again, of course, all of you in the Kumba, Moyoka, Ekona, I feel your pain. We'll feel your pain out here. Special greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen. All of you in Victoria, in Tiko, in Mutengene, in Fontem, in Alo, in Wabana, Bichate, Bamambo, all those areas, and of course, not forgetting Mbonge, not forgetting Bangem, not forgetting Boya, not forgetting every one of our communities, out there. It's a great day to be alive. Please, ladies and gentlemen, as you join on the social media, go ahead, hit the share button. Hit the share button so that I can come to you with this presentation proper as soon as possible within the next 5 minutes. Let's do so. Let's populate these platforms, Facebook in particular. Let's populate it so that I can come to you with this very, very special presentation. As you find on your screen, I am talking about decision moment, ladies and gentlemen. A decision moment for Ambazonia, for all of us. It's a decision moment for all of us, a die moment for all of us. And so please go ahead again, quickly hit your share button. So that I can come to you with the presentation. This is what I'm going to do today. I will take a few updates, and then after the updates, I will bring you the presentation proper. After the presentation proper, I shall be bringing in one of our security chiefs at the NSC, talking about Comrade Dieudonné Fombad. He will be joining me all the way from England. And then after that, I will open the phone lines and see how many phone calls that I can take before saying goodbye for the day. In the meantime, let me see who is joining here. Thank you, Tina, for joining. Fi Edwin and Tani Kennedy. Now, what happened to the one and only what's the name again? Running off my mind. Colonial Atta John. What happened to him? Ladies and gentlemen, somebody let me know. He's been gone forever. I hope he is still alive. All right. Favor Francis, I see you. The Clue is watching. And Tony Chimoya, I see you. Howard Inject, thank you for watching, for tuning on, sir. Dora Ann, I see you too. I see also Ambazonia Stefan, David Inkengim, Address Anderson, My Indim. Point at the joke. I don't know what kind of a name is that. Frank Bess, Esa Bele, Hannah Vine, watching from Dublin. Please let me know where you are tuning in from, please. And do not forget, please quickly hit your share button. Peter Junior Taco, I see it. Mohammed Tanto. Bo Titang also is here. Wilson Lee is here. Moses Tanye also here. Billy Bones, Zacchaeus Fun. Okay, I can't mention every name. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, this is a crucial broadcast, I'd like you to, again, let's quickly populate this platform. Now, this is what is going to happen. Lockdown is starting in a day's time. Lockdown is beginning in a day's time. That is on Thursday. Unfortunately, I will not be available to sit in for all the days of lockdown. But I promise you, I will do everything that I can to be back here during some of those days. In the meantime, I shall be coming back here tomorrow with a powerful panel. I shall have Comrade Bo Herbert with me. I shall have Comrade Emma Osong, also Comrade Ghana Valentine, and Barrister Fru John Nsa. All of them tomorrow, same time, same channel. So please, there are a lot of things that I will not go through today. We have lots of developments, the arrests in Moyoka, in Bamenda, and so on and so forth. I know people expect me to talk about it today, but unfortunately, I won't get there today. But tomorrow, all those footages and videos, I promise you, you will find them. You will find them tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, you will find them tomorrow. So I like you to stay put, and you will watch footages like this one. These are our people. They have done nothing. This is their fate. Passing the night with children in the bushes. Again, I shall be talking a lot on these and other arrests tomorrow. So I want you to stay tuned. Please, let's populate the platform. I don't like the pace at which the numbers are rising. By now, we should have hit the 700. So please go ahead and hit your share button. So tomorrow, I got this powerful panel that shall be here with me, sitting in for the broadcast to talk about these false elections. La République du Cameroon, false elections on our territory. That is very, very important. That will be tomorrow, same time, same channel. Now, also, I should remind Ambazonians, especially those of you in the Washington, D.C. Area. We have learned that Maurice Kamto and the Bars movement are putting up a rally somewhere in the Washington, D.C. area. I really want to believe that all of us, those of you out there in the Washington, D.C. area, you understand why we are in this struggle, why we are in this fight. And we want to believe that you will have no reason whatsoever to go out there to patronize this man who has said there is no way he can see Ambazonia become its own country. Maurice Kamto has said this again and again in almost every interview that he has granted, that he will never let Ambazonia go. Because the tendency is for some people to say, let me go and hear what he says about the Ambazonian conflict. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Kamto doesn't have any other message different from that which Cameroon, La République du Cameroun, Paul Biya, is prescribing out there. Kamto doesn't have a dream for a free and independent Ambazonia. And so if you want to go out there to patronize him, understand the implications of what you do. You are sending a message to the U.S. State Department that there is a Cameroonese, as you heard from Thibault Nagy or Nash, that Ambazonians have, every Ambazonian has a sense of Cameroonese, a spirit of Cameroonese within them. No, we used to, when we thought we were living with brothers. We don't have it. It is gone. We declared it gone October 1st, 2017. And so there is absolutely no need to want to go out there to patronize Cameroonese. We have nothing in common with the struggle that Maurice Kamto is engaged in. Maurice Kamto is fighting for his lost battle, his lost elections. We are fighting for our stolen country. That is what we are about. That is what our struggle is about. And so please, I am appealing to every Ambazonian out there in the DC metro area. DC metro area, stay away from Maurice Kamto's rally. Do not go there and add to the message they want to send to the State Department and to the international community that he can work out this conflict. Work out in what way? Get us living back with them. We do not want him to get that message. And if for any reason, anybody has to be there from our country, from Ambazonia, or any Ambazonian has to be there, we do not want to see the flag of Ambazonia standing anywhere close to that location, close to that hall where the rally will be taking place. And again, of course, there is absolutely no reason why any Ambazonian should be at that rally. So please go ahead, and I hope you got the message. Let us make it to happen. Stay away from Kamto's rally in the DC area. And of course, there are also those who have been calling for a rally. There are those out there, I have actually seen some promotion, some advertisement calling for a rally within the Washington, D.C. metro to protest the killings that are taking place, the genocide, the abuse taking place in our country. It's a good idea, ladies and gentlemen, but listen, there is no need for us to go out and just do things for doing sake, or going out to do things because the masses want it done. We do things out of knowledge, out of wisdom. The reason why the interim government is not calling for a rally anywhere or a protest rally anywhere at this moment is because, number one, ladies and gentlemen, you have an impeachment trial going on in Washington, D.C., and you say you want to go there and protest. Who is going to listen to you? Nobody will listen to you at this moment. Washington is pregnant with this has been pregnant with this impeachment trial for a while. That is all that is going on there. Secondly, you have primary elections going on. Who is going to listen to you if you organize a rally at this moment? Now, not only that, the weather factor, the winter factor, either in Europe or the USA, you call for a rally. How many people are going to show up? Is it better to wait for the right moment and call for a rally that everybody shows up and we have thousands of us present, or to rush out and call a rally in winter and maybe 50 people show up and people are wondering, where are they? Let us apply wisdom, knowledge in doing some of these things. So please, that is the reason why the interim government is not calling for any rally at the moment. The time for the rallies are coming. Once the impeachment trial is over and the election thing is over and the winter, the cold is over, ladies and gentlemen, we know at that moment when we stage a protest rally, people will be there to listen to us. That is the reason we are not conducting any of those rallies right now. And of course, just for a reminder, lockdown is starting on Thursday. Lockdown begins on Thursday. Ground Zero, please, this is our moment. This is decision moment. So please, everywhere on Ground Zero, our borders will be shut down. We don't expect to see any transportation. The only transportation that will be allowed anywhere in any town or city will be emergency personnel, ambulance personnel, medical personnel. But if you are caught in any vehicle, you must show proof that you are a medical personnel or an emergency personnel. These are the only exceptions that we will tolerate. So lockdown begins. I want to believe that all of you by now would have stocked your homes with food, with drinks, with water, medications, everything that you would need during this time of lockdown. So please let us do that. Let us do that. And this is a very important moment, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very, very important moment. I want to believe we have hit the 700 number. Let me check. We're not yet there, ladies and gentlemen. It has to be 700. It has to be 700. I see you, Adams Jones. Canto is a distraction. Don't follow him. You are correct, sir. You are very, very correct. I see also Christian Kumbo. I see you, sir. Robert Allo. Thank you, sir. God is with Ambazonia. Thank you. I appreciate you. I see Jonas Shu. I see you. I see Jesse McLean. Lockdown begins from February the 6th to the 11th. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see also Eno Benjamin watching from Paris. Hannah Vine, 6 to 11, she says. See Joseph Forter reminding me that we have hit the number. Thank you, sir. Let me also mention other people as I mentioned your name too. Frank Best, I think I mentioned you also. Say, I don't know Canto. You are correct. Kenny Kep Mani. Good evening, our able secretary. Mercy Enjoy. We love you, our able secretary. Richard, is that Abawa? I think so. All right, now go ahead, hit your share button, ladies and gentlemen. This is an important, exciting broadcast that I come to you with today. And I won't waste your time anymore. I will bring you this presentation at this moment, and why it comes to you. I'd like you to continue hitting your share button. Let this message get across to every gadget out there, to every platform out there, every Ambazonian out there. It is a critical message. It is an important message, and let us send it out. Fellow Ambazonians, good evening. We find ourselves at one of those dire moments in the pursuit of our independence and the quest or restoration of our country. Before I take you into the crux of the matter, it is important that I remind you once more, why the moment is critical and how we got there. As we prosecute this independence struggle through the months and the years, it is of utmost importance that we never forget why we are in it. We must never forget why we fight for our own country. On October 1st, 2017, we, the people of the former British Southern Cameroons, now called Ambazonia, taking to the streets of all villages, towns, and cities in our territory, we collectively took the irreversible decision that declared the restoration of our stifled independence and statehood. Proud to that solemn ceremony in which we carried no paraded any machine guns, but palm fronds as a symbol of peace. For 58 years, our people live like strangers and slaves in their own God-given territory, colonized, annexed, and illegally occupied by our neighbor, La République du Cameroon. For those 58 years, our people were intimidated, abused, brainwashed, blindfolded, and manipulated to believe that there was some federation between our country and their country, La République du Cameroon. They lied to our succeeding generations that there was something like unification and reunification. They concocted the narrative that our country, Ambazonia, the Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia, had, by some miracle, become part of that country called La République du Cameroon. It is regrettable that some of our leaders, even today, still keep on making the mistake of saying we had a union with La République du Cameroon. There is the need for me to remind you and correct that narrative. It's a pure fabrication. Anyone who claims that there was ever a union or that there was a federation should show us the law, ladies and gentlemen, that was passed by our parliament in Boya to form that federation with La République du Cameroon. Those who say there was a union should show us the instruments of that union. How was it possible for a people still considered a trust territory of the United Nations to be allowed to have formed a union with a foreign country without a single instrument? I mean, without a single representative of the United Nations as a witness, and without a shred of a piece of paper to testify to it. Our forefathers were all tricked, intimidated, blackmailed, and manipulated by La République du Cameroon to see the thing in their heads, whereas in reality, it never existed. When through those tricks, they finally believed they had sealed our fate as an annexed people through their fraudulent referendum of 1972, they declared a unitary state and made it unquestionable. By it, they said we decided never to have a say in our future and destiny again, and that we had surrendered our country, our resources, our culture, identity, everything to Cameroon to become its eternal slaves. When in 2017, however, our people rose up like one man and asserted their inalienable right to our own territory and independence, Paul Biya of La République du Cameroun, in his madness, declared war against us. The war declared by Paul Biya rages on and on and on today, fueled by the delusion in Yaoundé that they still run a one and indivisible Cameroon. For almost 4 years, French Cameroon refuses to settle with the fact that the southern Cameroons is gone. They have tested our resolve in diverse ways. First, they declared war, believing we did surrender like cowards who know no value for freedom. Our brothers and sisters have had to resist the genocidal soldiers of French Cameroon in a way that puzzles their understanding. They thought they were going to slaughter us all within 1 week to continue the imposition or their imposition on us. But thanks to our valiant soldiers, we have shown them that Ambazonia is Ambazonia, will remain Ambazonia, not Cameroon. Then they tried their 20th May and 11th February within the past 3 years, and we said never again. They tried their presidential elections last year, and of course we said again, never again. You will think that all these deniers have driven home the message that we are gone for good. No, not yet. Not with La République du Cameroun. They are here with another election, their February 9th council and parliamentary elections, thinking of what description to use in describing our determination to boycott or stay away, refuse to vote in this election. I thought we described it as a referendum that finally sends the message to La République du Cameroun that indeed, we meant it in 2017 when we said we are gone. This referendum is therefore only symbolic of what we have already achieved as of October 1st, 2017. It is only meant to remind La République du Cameroun that if they test us 100 times, the result shall be same, that we have since gone. That is the lockdown and election boycott message we want every independence and freedom-loving Ambazonian to send to Yaoundé and their partners who think we are not serious. Fellow Ambazonians, colonialism is an evil that can only survive through intimidation, through fraud, violence, deceit, bribing of consciences, and falsehood. That is the reason Cameroon, La République du Cameroun, is still pretending that the people of Ambazonia can be made to participate in their elections. If the international community and French Cameroon refuse to acknowledge our total rejection of all their elections and national events up to now, then we Ambazonians must take the challenge to keep showing them, keep demonstrating to them that we are gone for good. We must keep showing them that our resolve is unbreakable and irrevocable. We must reject every election and every public event they will ever want to hold in our territory. We cannot get tired proving to the world that we are a distinct and separate country from the neighboring country of La République du Cameroun. We cannot get tired, ladies and gentlemen, proving that we left them. We cannot get tired proving that no Camerooners exist in us. The twin elections of a few days to come provide us with one more opportunity to demonstrate to the world that we will never go back to our decision, cutting off ties with La République du Cameroon. We are masters over our own territory, and we intend to be masters over it forever. The intruder country, La République du Cameroon, is never again welcome. Its rule in Ambazonia is nothing short of that of an armed robbery. That's exactly what it is. To every Ambazonian, therefore, on ground zero, the challenge of this February 9 election is not a fight for our Ambazonian restoration forces alone, not at all. It is a fight for all Ambazonians. Our complete and uncompromising rejection of this election and all future elections organized by La République du Cameroon will continue to be our referenda on the forced relationship between Ambazonia and French Cameroon. If we all reject these elections by boycotting the voting exercise completely on Sunday and staying home, we thereby tell the world that we have rejected Cameroon for good. We tell the world that Biya cannot kill his way to keeping us in his country. We tell the world that nothing is going to take away our appetite for a restored, free, and independent Ambazonia. We tell the world, ladies and gentlemen, that the solution to this conflict isn't going to be attained through fraudulent elections, but through a negotiated settlement. Mr. Biya has continued to kill our people. He has continued to force us to belong, to force us to transfer our allegiance to their own country, the foreign and evil country of La République du Cameroon. Fellow comrades, we have such a wonderful opportunity for every Ambazonian to spit in the face of Biya by rejecting his election. We have an opportunity to tell Paul Biya and his cabal that he can kill our bodies, but he cannot kill or control our souls. This election is the Ambazonian chance. It is our opportunity. Without a gunshot, without carrying arms, without provoking anyone, let us from the Mongo to Inkambe, and from the undulating hills and valleys of Lebialem to the plains of Ngoketunjia sound the loudest trumpet with a total boycott of Paul Biya's elections come Sunday. Beginning Thursday, therefore, let our lockdown be total incomplete. Let Ambazonia be as silent as a graveyard during lockdown and those elections. Our victory in this election is to boycott it totally. The world is waiting to hear from us. The United Nations is watching. The European Union is watching too. The Commonwealth is watching. President Trump is watching also. The Canadians, the Swiss, the United Kingdom, Germany, and even France, ladies and gentlemen, they are all watching. I mean, all of the international community, they are watching at us. They are watching at this election. All our partners are watching. This is our moment to demonstrate to them, international community, that we won our freedom and independence by boycotting that election. This is not the moment to compromise ourselves. No sane Ambazonian should be seen outside during these lockdown days, and most importantly, on election day. We have instructed that all mosques and churches should remain closed, sealed on Friday and on Sunday. Any group that violates this does so at their own risk. Let me appeal to the consciences of CPDM and SDF diehards now. Your votes do not count, and they have never been such. Paul Biya always fabricates his own results, and you know that. Therefore, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of the elections to you? His own citizens are still contesting the presidential elections of 2018. Why do you think this other election is going to make any difference? Why? Why do you want to put your life and that of your entire family on the line? For how long? How long do you think you can run and hide in Yaoundé and just continue to sell out as usual? How long can you do that? Councillors and mayors know for sure that there isn't any council or municipality that you are coming to govern after this election. No, no one, not in Ambazonia. Why do you want to put yourself and your family in jeopardy? Some of you will definitely be announced winners. There's no doubt about that. But of what use and good is it if you cannot govern? You still have 5 days to denounce this election and stay away from it and save yourself and save your family. Despite the massive atrocities and untold violations, killings, burning of our villages, and the shutdown of schools, members of parliament have not discussed this war ever since it escalated. Who then do you think you want to vote to represent? Who are they going to represent? The MPs have demonstrated time and again that they do not represent anyone or care for our people being slaughtered and abused by Paul Biya and his cabal. All that matters to them is their money and slavish worship of their tyrant. Any attempt to vote only helps the enemy enslave us the more. You make yourself nothing but an enabler of the genocide, an enabler of the killing and atrocities against your own people. Let's wake up and stop the daydreaming. A boycott is our only reasonable response to Biya's atrocities and to his infernal system. I say unto you, Ambazonia belongs to Ambazonians. Cameroon is an armed robber within Ambazonia. Ambazonia shall be free. Cameroon, La République du Cameroon, will have to give up its illegal occupation of Ambazonia. Cameroon must give up its unfounded and illegal claims over Ambazonia. We must take ownership of our territory and assert ourselves as masters therein. Only then shall anyone help us. We shall not and must not take permission from La République du Cameroon or anyone to assert our absolute right over our territory. It is our own action, ladies and gentlemen, our own action that will free us. Boycotting Cameroon elections within the territory of Ambazonia is a sure way to shake off the monster called Cameroon. Always remember that the international community is watching us to see our true intentions in this election. Let us prove our intentions by a total boycott of the elections organized in our territory by the genocidal regime in Yaoundé. Do not be disturbed by Cameroon's desperate last kicks that we see today. We are seeing them in Moyuka, in Mautu, in Bali, in Ekona, in Muya, in Bambili, in Indot, Kikaikom, Bamenda, Batibo, Santa Fontem. You can go and name the rest. We see the step off of burnings and killings. We see thousands from different communities arrested in their Kale-like style. Ferried to their barracks and then forced to vote. We have seen more and more people taking refuge in the bushes. We see children being made fatherless and motherless by the day. We see women being made widows by the day. All for an election. Fellow Ambazonians, do not be mistaken. This isn't the worst thing that has happened or will happen to us or to our people. The worst thing that will happen is if, God forbid, we lost this revolution. If we lost this revolution, this struggle to French Cameroon, Francophones would forever take over our territory. If we lost this election, we shall forever, never again have a voice to raise against La République du Cameroon. If we fail this war, give it 10 years only, Francophones will become the majority in Ambazonia. If we lose the war, the French language shall become the official language in our territory in a few years to come. If we fail, all the settlements that have been burnt down by La République du Cameroon shall become Bamileki settlements in Ambazonia. La République will give them loans to buy them over. Listen to the sound of my voice, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to the appeal I make to you today. If we lost this war, your family in the diaspora shall never again come back home. If we fail this war, if we lost it, Bamenda shall become a town in their western region, and Boya shall become a town in the littoral region. All of the northern zone will be administered from Bafoussam, and all of the southern zone will be administered from Douala. That is the danger that lies ahead. If we lose the war, the pillars that mark our international boundary with French Cameroon shall cease to exist. They will be confiscated and decimated. The map of the southern Cameroon's Ambazonia shall cease to exist. If we lost this war, fellow Ambazonians, every town in Ambazonia shall become a military camp for La République du Cameroon. If we lost this war, our brothers and sisters in jail will be poisoned overnight. And of course, no one will question La République du Cameroon. Let's stay home on Sunday and silently, without lifting a single weapon, win this war. It is painful, very, very painful, the devastation that French Cameroon continues to inflict upon our people. Our children are haunted and killed like game. Our mothers forced into tents in bushes, with their home decimated with fires. How can we forget such a high price we are paying? How can we forget these sacrifices? It is time to once more demonstrate our resolve. Let's do it on Sunday. Like Brexit, this is Ambazit. Disgust and resolve are two of the great emotions that lead to change. I thank you all for listening tonight. Long live the Federal Republic. Short live the revolution. Thank you again. That is the message that I brought to you today. I hope the message has resonated into the soul, the minds and soul of every Ambazonian out there. Please, ladies and gentlemen, this is our defining moment. This is our defining moment. I am going to take a brief break out to bring in my guest from London. Please do not touch your remote. Stay tuned. I will be right back.
Are you tired of going from dealership to dealership looking for that used car that perfectly fits both your lifestyle and your budget? Are you bored with the same old tactics, the same old styles, and the same old disappointments when you don't find exactly what you want? Are you frustrated because of bad credit or tired of being rejected of in-house financing? Are you tired of going from garage to garage for a car? How about that filthy old car that you used to drive? Are you done? Welcome to the new experience. Barico Auto Sales has sold and financed cars to over 50,000 people across the country. Our exclusive in-house financing model allows us to provide flexible options for all. Enjoy low rates, free pickup, and award-winning customer service. Reserve today. Barico Auto helps make car renting easy and seamless for all of our customers. Our financing options allow you to shop our vehicle inventory for the exact used car, truck, or van that best fits your needs. Car selection and customer satisfaction are of great importance to us. We provide the best mechanical repairs, and our services take just minutes. Detail your car with us and get out of that filthy old smell and into something sweet. We will even do your oil change at the lowest rate. And please do not forget that with Barico Auto Sale, you own and drive your car before you even have to pay us. So come on down and visit us and drive away with your new car.
Barico Autos. Own and drive before you pay. 240-486-4664. www.mbaricoauto.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to believe that the broadcast has been an inspiration, and right now, at the moment, I will bring in my guest who is joining me from London. I am talking about the one and only Fombad Dieudonné. Hello, Mr. Fombad. I guess you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, Secretary Chris. I hope you can hear me too.
Wonderful. 5 on 5. All right. We spoke earlier today, and you were briefing me of some security issues going on ground zero pertaining to what French Cameroon is trying to do to force this election on our people. Can you, before we go into other things, can you brief our people what you know? Ladies and gentlemen, for your information, Comrade Fombad is one of our security chiefs for FACO. Great to have you. So tell our people what you know.
Thank you, Secretary Chris, again. Take this advantage to say hi to our fellow Ambazonians across the globe, especially those who are dying, facing the bullets, and defending the territory and defending homeland and their property and women and children. From the information I've gathered so far from inner sources, there are all indications that there's mass arrest. There is a video that is already on social media coming from the northern zone, particularly in Bamenda, where you see La Republique is going from door to door, breaking into homes and abducting. I will not call it arrest, because in an arrest situation you need a warrant. So they are abducting our people in their masses and taking them to some detention centers that we do not know. The intention is that they have to vote before they get released. Information I've received is that when you are arrested, or let me put it in the right terms, when you are adopted, they'll first of all ask you for a voter's card. If you don't have a voter's card, they will charge you 25 francs, 25,000 CFA, the colonial currency that is in circulation in Ambazonia. They will ask you to pay a sum of 25,000 francs. I don't know what this 25,000 francs is for, but they will produce you a voter's card and hold you captive, and with the intention that you have to vote before you get released. That is the plan that is going on. This is real information that is coming from the inner source of La Republique.
Now, I have learned of Moyoka, I think Ekona, Bamenda. Which other towns is this going on in?
This is going on in Kumbo. I got a report from Kumbo where the person explained to me about the 25,000 francs that is being levied on our poor and suffering people who are abducted by this crooked colonial blood-sucking regime headed by dictator Paul Biya. And we also know that it is going on all over Mezam and across Ambazonia, especially in few days gone, like 2 days ago on the 2nd of February 2020, La Republique moved into a kata. They burned down a whole street. More than 70 homes were burnt to ashes. And over 13 civilians were shot, pulled out of their homes and shot and brutally killed, because some of them you could see bullet wounds on their scores were shattered, brains running on the streets. This is what La Republique is doing. In Owe, it is currently going on. In Muyuka, it is currently going on. In Ekona, it is going on. 3 civilians were killed in Ekona yesterday. And a lot of our people are being abducted. This is the situation that is going on. So the international community needs to be aware, needs to be informed. There are also intelligence information coming out from Boya prison that prison is going to be hosting a polling station wherein our prisoners of conscience will be channeled to vote, and that is where CRTV will focus and give out videos to deceive the international community to believe that the elections were held in Ambazonia. They were free and fair elections. So this one, it should be a point of note to the international communities and to all people of goodwill, especially our comrades in the diaspora who are Ambazonians.
Now, talking about comrades in the diaspora, many people will be asking, what about the restoration forces? This is directly in their face. What are they doing? What are they doing? Are they in the position to do anything?
Yes, Secretary, this is a public. This is a state TV.
Yeah,
I'm
not asking you to discuss what they're gonna do. I think people expect to hear expect you to say yes, we are able to do something, but
of course,
the time will come.
Course.
So go ahead.
Of course, there will be no elections in Ambazonia. The lockdown begins on the 6th and all through the 11th. So I am advising our parents, advising our women, advising our children, advising anyone found in the Ambazonian territory. Please stay away from the streets, especially Sunday the 9th. Especially Sunday the 9th.
What is going on in FACO? Is FACO ready for this election? When I mean FACO, I mean the Ambazonian Restoration Forces.
FACO is
because
more
I'm
than ready.
Because you are one of the chiefs in FACO.
FACO is more than ready. There's going to be no election. We should know that La Republique is using this campaign period. They have used a lot of infiltrators, move around in civilian attire, especially the terrorist military that was sent by Mr. Biya to Ambazonia. Those are the people parading in civilian attire, pretending to be our people, supporting these elections. We have had a lot of talks with civilians on the ground. They are telling us that we shouldn't consider those their activities like anything that will convince us that they are ready for the election. Amongst them, there are some unscrupulous Ambazonians that we should also take note.
Right.
In front of me here, I have a long list of those frontline enablers who are on the ground. We know them.
Are they politicians or they are just regular individuals?
They are politicians.
Can you read that name, that list?
Exactly. I will start from
go ahead and read the list.
FACO, Kale David.
Okay.
I know your house. We know where you are. Everything about you. Mokoto Nje. Joe Ngwese. Ebot Augustine.
Those are all in
Sona
FACO?
Makia. All in FACO. Sona Makia. The chief of Malende, whose name is Rudolph Sona. Tambe Eno Michael, who is a retired treasurer. Basil Eyono, Benza Fidelis, Awatungu John. We have Findi, the chief of Ekona's son. We have Molanjo Albert, his name is Albert Njo. We have Abe Paulette. Her husband's name is Abe Emmanuel. We have Oscar Kale. We have Atengwa John Vincent. We have Lukubayem Anna.
And these are, again, these are all still in FACO?
These are all still in FACO. We have Joka Joseph. I will move to the northern zone.
Okay.
It is a disgrace and a shame and not even surprising that the Muslim community too, they are into this sellout business.
Okay.
We have three of them from the northern zone in Mezam, especially. We have Uba Musa, who is CPDM.
Okay.
He is a La Republic government staff, and he lives below small mosque. His brother is a magistrate in the southern zone. He is married and still to have kids.
Okay.
We have Danladi Ali, popularly known as Modi. He is brother to the Imam at small mosque. He is of the CPDM bench. He lives at Old Town beside Alaji Isa. His children attend PSS Mancon, and some are still in primary school. We have Shaibu, who is SDF. He has 2 wives with more than 4 children. We have our eyes on them 24/7. Let all these enablers that I've mentioned, that I've heard their names, those who cannot watch ABC Amber TV, let this information be passed to them. If we don't get them during this campaign propaganda, if we don't get them during the election, not even election, it is a selection, because La Republique will normally select them because there will be no election. We will get them after the selection period. They have nowhere to go. They live with us. If they are selected, they will have to live in Ambazonia. We will see who owns Ambazonia.
Right. I guess we have, I don't know what is happening to that phone number. It doesn't seem to be clear. It looks transparent to me. Let's see. Okay, I think we got it right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Fombat, you will stay there. Let's see the calls that come in and see if they have to do with the things you have just put out. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can call, especially if you are on ground zero. Please go ahead and call if you have any questions, you have any concern, you have any comment. Please, it has to be about the subject matter, either lockdown or elections. So go ahead and make the call. So while we wait for the call, Format, how is Meme prepared for this? How prepared is Meme for this?
Meme is very, very prepared. We are closest of neighbor, and we are in close collaboration, and we are supporting each other. We will make sure that this election doesn't take place in Ambazonia. Not in Meme, not in Faku. We cannot see La Republique will burn homes and burn entire villages of those who are supposed, those who they say that will come out and vote. So in a nutshell, what are they telling the international community? That these same people we are killing are the same people that will come out and vote. This is a disgrace and it's a shame.
All right. Thanks for that. Let's take the first caller calling from ground zero. Hello. Hello. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. You are on. You are on live.
Good evening, Secretary Chris.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Secretary Chris.
Good evening. Where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Ground Zero, precisely in Bali.
Okay.
From
What
Bali.
is your what contribution do you have?
Bali Nyonga.
All right.
Yeah, my own contribution that I have, I wanted to ask if the military collect IT, what should we do? As they collected the IT and told us to come on the 9th and take it.
That's a very good. That's a very relevant question. Fomba, you are a security guy.
Was very massacre in Penye.
Can you take that again, please?
Yeah, and today was a very massacre in Penyin again.
What happened there?
Military was still continue to burn our home there.
All right. Thanks. We're going to find out about that. I guess maybe Comrade Fombat has some information about that. But you asked a very relevant question, Comrade Fombat. What are they going to do with their IDs there, asking them to come on the 9th? What should they do? Have you discussed this at your national security level? Thanks for the call.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm getting this information. What I would advise them to know is that La Republique is doing everything possible so that they should come out and let them send CRTV to take images and say the elections went on smoothly. So our people, if you cherish an ID card more than your life, okay, it's up to you. We Ambazonians, we have to make our choices. If you cherish your ID card more than your life, step on the street to get the ID cards. It's either La Republique will kill you and say that you were killed by our restoration forces, or you will met in a crossfire. It is not going to be.
If I may add to what you are saying, Comrade Fombat, I think this election, boycotting this election is more important than a piece of paper called an ID card. If your ID card is in the possession of any gendarme, police, military officers, and they want you to come there on the 9th, please do not go. Do not go. After the elections are over, if they want you to go, make another ID card, that is the best thing to do. That is the way to go. Let no one go there on the 9th for any ID card. Leave it with them. All right, let me take the next caller. Hello, sir. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Secretary Chris.
Hello, good evening, sir. May I know where you're calling from, please?
It's Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay, thank you, sir. What?
It's Mr. Emmanuel calling from Dongomato.
All right, you didn't need to mention your name, but what is going on?
Oh, Secretary.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm calling from Dongomato in Kambe.
Yes, I can hear you. What is going on in Ikambe, sir?
Yeah, what I want to say. No, it's just this money hunger Ngala who is roaming around, that is a parliamentarian or whatsoever. So I just want you to instruct the restoration force that they should enter Kambe. If care, I should be the first person to kill. I don't care, but I'm in Kambe, but I'm not supporting what Kambe are doing right now.
Okay, how is the atmosphere in Kambe? A lot of campaigns going on?
Yes, that is what Mr. Ngala is doing.
All right. Now, as far as campaigns are concerned, they can do what they want to do. They can move around as they want to move. But we like Ambazonians to know that Sunday is the most important of all of these days and the event in proper. We do not want to see anybody out so that CRTV comes around with cameras.
Absolutely, Secretary Chris.
Right. That's why we have asked the churches and the mosques.
That is what
Yes, go on.
That is what we, the Ambazonian, are planning that by Sunday nobody will be out.
Correct. Correct.
Thank you very much, Secretary Chris.
Thank you. Thank you for the call. All right. Let me take the next caller.
Secretary Chris, if I could add something to...
All right, go ahead and add something to it, Comrade Format. Go ahead.
Yes, at the National Self-Defense Council, there is no county or local government area in Ambazonia that will not be visited on the 9th, sorry. There is no county or local government area. Let Ngara Gerard run his mouth and step upon his own toes and shoot himself in the leg. I hope what happened to Ekema Patrick, it is still fresh in his memory. Nobody fights against the people of Ambazonia. Nobody fights against the gods of Ambazonia. Nobody fights against our resolve and goes free. Ngala Gerard, his days, I will repeat, Ngala Gerard days are numbered. Thank you. Secretary Chris, I cannot hear you.
Yes, Secretary.
All right, let me get the next caller. Thanks for that phone, but hello.
Yes, Secretary Chris.
Yes, you are live. Go on, sir. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling United Arab of Emirates.
All right, thanks for the call. What is your contribution?
Yeah, my question is this. Somewhere in northern zone, in Mama, in a village, everybody in the village, all the restoration forces, they have asked all the villagers should leave the village, that they should leave the village until after election. So my problem is this. They are saying that they should leave the village. Where do they want them to go? Should they go be living in the bushes or what?
That is a good question to which I have no answer, because I believe those restoration forces on the ground, they know better than us here in the diaspora. But Comrade Fombat, if you have an answer to that, I will leave it with you.
Yes, Secretary Chris, I have an answer.
All right.
Sometimes our people fall in the trap that sometimes our people fall. Sometimes our people become victims because they are so naive. La Republic moves into our villages and kill our people. And if our restoration forces are giving an advice because they have seen the atrocities and they witness the atrocities that La Republic is causing on our defenseless people, on our helpless people, and they advise them to go and look for where to hide, because trust me, the intelligence that we get, we pass on to these boys so that they should be able to save our people. There are people in the bushes that they have lost everything. How do these people in the bushes survive? Sometimes we have to move away from our comfort zone for safety. These are some of the things that our people need to bear with, especially at this moment or this point where our Republic is desperate and killing our innocent civilians. So our people on ground zero, they have to take note of some of these things. Sometimes it is not wickedness or the one to suffer our people. Sometimes it is for their own safety. Safety comes first.
And again, it is very, very important that the people on ground zero listen to instructions from our restoration fighters, Ambazonian restoration fighters, and I am referring to the legitimate restoration fighters on ground zero. Please listen to instructions from them. All right, let me get to the next caller. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening, Secretary Chris.
Good evening, sir. Let's know where you are calling in from, please.
I am calling from Bamenda.
Okay, and go ahead with your contribution.
Yes, Yes, I have some questions that I want you to broadcast it over ABC.
Okay.
Surely the French Cameroon forces should be listening to and watching ABC at this moment. Now, in many places, when French Cameroon forces collect ID cards from people and ask them to come on the 9 and collect their ID cards, when they collect my ID card, and for example, I leave Batibo and I'm going to Bamenda, they will arrest me again on the way that I don't have an ID card, whereas they have collected my ID card without issuing me a document that they have collected my ID card to enable me move freely. Is that not confusion?
The height of
really
confusion.
doubt whether French Cameroon forces, yes, we really doubt whether they are educated or their master in Yaoundé just send them and they go and begin to act cowardly.
Okay.
That is a point I want to understand, because we believe they also watch ABC more than us. They have them in their office.
Right.
Hello?
Well, unfortunately, that's not a question that any one of us here can answer, other than to say that if your ID card has been confiscated and they want you to come out on the 9 to collect it, do not go there. Do not go. By the way, how will you get there on the 9? No movement. How are you going to get there?
No movement.
No movement. There will be a lockdown. Let them keep the IDs, whatever they want to do with it. We really don't care, because in a few months or maybe a year to come, we will not need their IDs. Fombat, any contribution there?
Yes, another contribution, Secretary Chris.
Okay.
I just want ABC, I just want the interim government to know that 80 to 90% of people on ground zero are taking instructions but from the interim government, and not from any other fraction, and not from any other individual. People here on ground zero, especially in the northern zone, are ready and prepared to stay home as from the 6th of February. Though some people, individuals, activists are calling from the 7th, but what I have observed here on ground zero, 90% to 100% population in ground zero are respecting instructions from the interim government and not from any other activist. Those are the 2 points I wanted to make clear.
Thank you. Thank you for that information. I have no doubt about that. And whosoever is trying to do his own thing is just grandstanding. Thank you for the call. Fomba, you wanted to say something?
Thank you.
No, I think you just explained to him. That's okay. Nothing to add to that.
Okay, let me take the next caller then from ground zero. Hello.
Hello, Secretary Chris. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. May I know where from ground zero you are calling?
I'm calling from northern zone.
All right, good to hear your voice, sir. What is your contribution or question?
Okay, my question is that are you people be aware that Kumbu is already in Ghost Town?
Oh, Kumbo is already in Ghost Town, lockdown.
Since from the first.
Oh, Fomba, yeah, that is correct. Did I hear that? I think no. Was it Mamfe or which town was in lockdown already?
Kumbu, I say Kumbu.
Kumbo, yes, I know. Fomba.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Fomba.
Yeah. It was Ngokutinja that was in a
okay,
lockdown.
Okay, good, right. So Kumbo is already in lockdown.
Yes, we are already in lockdown since from the first.
Okay, that is great. And how is it being observed? Everywhere is lockdown or what?
Every quarter, every corner, anyway, we have already inside the ghost town, and we are prepared to right to 16 or 15. We don't mind and we don't care.
Okay.
So we want to say no to La Republique.
Wonderful.
So it's not in Kumbu, and we will win.
Wonderful. That is what we want, and I pray that you guys out there will all remain safe. Get the message out. Let nobody, no matter what, get out on Sunday or during the week for any campaigns. It is going to be total lockdown, total ghost. I appreciate you calling. Stay safe, sir.
We are safe. We don't mind because we have a great restoration forces. Although they finish our free marshal, but we still have another free marshals. Many minutes, not one.
Absolutely.
So thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Many respect to our Bui warriors. Thank you. God bless. All right. Let me get the next caller. I like when Ground Zero calls. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. May I know where you're calling from, Ground Zero, please?
Yes, I'm calling from Meme County.
From Meme County. And how is Meme today? Are you calling from K-Town?
Yes, I'm calling from K-Town.
Wonderful. What is going on there?
K-Town is just cool, no problem.
How is K-Town preparing for lockdown in the day's time?
No, K-Town is preparing effectively.
Okay.
Yes.
So what message did you call with?
Yes, I just want to call to inform you people that as we have just heard about the season of the IDs, that you people should put it on Facebook because not everybody is watching ABC.
Right.
That anybody whose ID has been seized, they should abandon it with the military. Then Tuesday they should go and make a new one.
Okay.
So I think putting it on Facebook, it will go wider than what ABC is broadcasting.
Okay. Now, what does it take?
Yeah,
what does it take to do an ID? To do an ID there? What does it take and what does it cost?
You just need to take a nationality, the birth certificate, birth declaration, and within 24 hours, if the place is not populated, then you are going to have it, even the receipt on that day.
Okay, good. I hope lots of people are listening to this.
Yes, so please, you can tell even Paul Nilong to put it on Facebook, or you yourself, you put it.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you for that call. That's very important.
Okay.
All right. Okay, more calls coming from Ground Zero. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
You are live on ABC, sir. What question or what contribution do you have?
Yeah, Secretary Chris, I just want to commend you for the good work you've been doing all this while. And yeah, I'm calling from Ground Zero.
Okay. What zone?
I'm calling precisely from Bamenda, but I want to give you information that is coming from Bui Division.
Information that is coming from where?
From Bui County.
From Bui County. Okay, all right. Yes, please go on.
Yeah. From the local government area.
Okay.
Yes, the military came out today in their numbers.
Yes, go ahead.
Which county?
I'm hearing you. Go on, please.
Yeah, the military came out today in their numbers and led people to clean up the town of Tatum, which is the headquarters of the local government area.
Okay.
And the people, as they heard that it was a clean-up campaign, because places are dirty, people cleaned the place. And when they cleaned the place, the military thereafter told them that they could come out and do their businesses as usual, that the war was over.
Okay.
And I wanted to give this information to you to pass it to the entire world to know and to alert the restoration forces to know
what is the name of the town again?
Tatum.
Tatum. How far is Tatum from Kumbo?
It's about 20 kilometers.
Okay.
Yes. So they asked the people that they could come out now and do their businesses as usual, that the war was over.
Did they arrest anybody?
No, they did not arrest anybody. They pretended to be friendly.
Okay.
Yes. So we need to be very, very careful with these vampires because they are up to something.
All right, thank you. Thank you for the call.
You are welcome, Secretary.
All right. Ground Zero calling and calling. Hello. Hello. Hello.
All right, thank you. Thank you for the call. Hello?
Can you turn down the volume of your set and focus on your phone, please?
Okay, hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
I'm calling from Ground Zero, Bamenda.
Okay, what is going on today? Yes, I can hear you. Go on, go on.
Yes, it was terrible this evening at my 8-man con.
What went on there?
Hello?
I'm hearing you. What went on there? Hello? Hello?
Yes, three arrested women and children in
They arrested women and children and what again? I'm sorry, but you are having a very, very bad network. It's just breaking and breaking. Try to call back. Try calling back, please. The network is not good. Hello. 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 I guess this should be a bad network. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. May I know where you're calling in from, please?
I'm calling from Nigeria.
Okay, what is going on, sir?
Chris, I want to send this information because it's very serious.
Okay.
This is in Dongamantung.
Okay.
Particular village, people are running out because of the lockdown. People are running out because of the lockdown, but crossing to Nigeria, some of these villages in Nigeria that are blocking people, beating them off, that they should not cross, that they should go back.
Who is blocking them? Nigerians blocking them or Ambazonians blocking Ambazonians?
No, people from Nigeria, there's a certain village, they call it Antere. They're beating people from that particular village that they shouldn't cross.
Have you tried to inform the officials in that local government of Nigeria?
That is why I want to try and do it.
Okay, I think what you should do is get to the refugee leadership there in the immediate community where you are, and let them see how they can contact the local police, or maybe the mayor, whoever that can take a decision so that they can resolve that problem.
In fact, that the critical bit, even plus the chief of that village tried to also come out better. They beat him off. They beat with his boys. So that is the thing that is taking place. The name of the village is Bitu, that they want to cross to Antere, and the people are beating them.
What's the name of the village?
I will report it to the Bitu under Dongamanto division, Bitu village.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So please, you are best positioned to get to the refugee authorities there, give them the information, and definitely they will act on it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the call, sir. Okay, Ground Zero. Hello. Hello.
Good evening, Secretary Chris.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Didn't you call a few minutes ago?
Yeah, I forgot something, sir.
All right, I give you 50 seconds.
Yeah, I want to inform the Ground Zero Ambazonians because there's something I went online and then I just got. There are guys who are pretending to be pushful with this who pretend to be supporters to this struggle, but they have already given their name as councillors from the SDF in Dongama and particularly in Du. So we have known them very well. I just want to inform you that so that they don't decline, then we'll prove them out. That's what I want to inform you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. As you heard from Comrade Fombat, don't worry about those who have their names out there as councillors or mayors. They have nowhere to govern. They will have nowhere to govern in Ambazonia. Thanks for the call. Hello. Hello.
Yes, I'm calling from Mezam County in the northern zone.
Okay, I think you have a better network now. Go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, precisely at my 8-man con. This evening at 4 p.m. it was terrible. The military arrested more than 200 inhabitants. They seized ID cards and everything. If you don't have an ID card, they will write their name. That's it, after the election. That was what they did this evening.
About how many people did they arrest?
200 in number.
Did they take them away, or did they take them away, or they just confiscated their ID cards and let them go?
They did not take them away. They took their ID cards. If you don't have an ID card, they will write their name. That's it. After the election, before they can give your ID card.
Okay. I hope
they molested the inhabitants, the people they arrested seriously. They molested them in my 8-man con in Mezam County, Bamenda.
Okay. I hope that they are hearing us. I hope they are hearing us. The message is, if your ID card has been confiscated and they want you to go there on the 9th to get it back, do not go there. Do not go there. Let's spread this message. Again, by the way, I don't see how they get to their station to collect those ID cards on a lockdown. But thank you for the message.
Okay. Good night.
Right.
God bless us.
Thank you. Okay, let me take 2 more callers before we call it a day. Ground Zero. Hello, sir.
Good evening, Secretary Chris.
Good evening, sir. Where are you calling from on Ground Zero?
I'm calling from Mezam County, precisely Tuba.
Precisely Tuba. What is going on there? I schooled in Bambili. What is going on there today?
Well, really nothing is actually going on. And you can see the military parading in their armored cars up and down. This is a calm. The people are stopping for seriously lockdown.
Now, is it true that in the University of Bamenda there in Bambili, students were made to vote with a promise of laptops? What do you know about that?
No, truly, that really happened. It happened. They were made promises of laptop because I have some tenants in my company who really came back and did mention about it, and all of them were laughing at it, that nobody is a fool to go in for a laptop. An incident that long past that they just need with their ID cards to go in for the election, and probably play around again for them to go down and march on the 11th of February.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, and then the second, Secretary, there is a serious problem as far as boundary is concerned. We have been crying this to you, and the problem is concerning one of, I think if we have forces on ground, we can control them, and if we have forces on the ground and we cannot control them, it therefore implies we do not have that upper hand on them.
Mm-hmm.
There is one of your here, I will not call the name, his name is Rambo.
I think I heard about that name.
Yes, he
Comrade
challenges
Fombat, do you know that name? You recognize that name?
Yeah, I do recognize that name. I do very much.
Does he belong to AFR? ARF, I mean to
Uh,
say.
yeah, I think he's been on the line because they will address that at the national team.
Okay, so tell us what they are doing there in Bambili.
This said commander I'm talking to you is called Rambo. He's committing a lot of atrocities in Bambali. You have never heard one day that he has attacked the enemy, but he concentrates on the enemy. He confiscates people's land. He challenged the traditional authorities, the fund, the notables, the traditional council. He judged all the cases in Bambali. Last week he went down, had the father well beaten and removed some teeth from his mouth. And when the mother wanted to intervene, he removed his gun. Presently, the whole village is in chaos only because of him and one other village that called whatever. And their problem is just confiscating people's land.
Okay.
It is really, really serious. Before complaining to you, we have even tried to meet the person in charge of Mizam. We don't know what is happening.
Yeah.
Because this has been.
What is the name of the group that Rambo belongs to?
Well, we just know that it belongs to Restoration Forces.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I will assure you, I do not think they belong to the Restoration Forces that this interim government created, because they would not go after people, punishing people with that impunity if they belong to the interim government, because there is a code of conduct for all the groups, all the Amber Restoration Forces out there on the ground. And when they leave the enemy and resort to attacking people in the community, they are no longer fighting for this revolution. And I believe Fombat, who is here, will take notes and get down to the bottom of this. Thanks for the call.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right, I take the last caller, again from Ground Zero. Hello. Hello. I think that's a bad connection. All right, Ground Zero. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Please, can you turn down the volume of your set? Turn down the volume of your television. Focus on your phone, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
May I know where you're calling in from, please?
I'm calling from Mezam, Mancon.
Okay, and what is going on there? What's your contribution?
I'm the freedom fighter in Mezam County.
Okay.
So I want to tell you this. What happened today at 4 o'clock at my 8-man con?
Okay, somebody just mentioned about that.
Yes, the military was arresting people, taking their ID card and their names and asking them that they should come and take it only the day that they have to vote. So what I want to tell you is this. You ask a question that when the military arrests the civilian, what are the restoration forces doing? We are seeing them.
Yeah.
But what to do is that we were there. What to do? We cannot do anything, because when we do anything, they will kill our civilian. So
right.
That's why I want to tell you.
That is very smart, very smart of you guys, and I hope that you monitor them and
ambush them there.
What did you say?
Hello?
Yes.
I say we cannot ambush them, because when we ambush them there, they would kill our civilians.
Correct.
There were more than 200.
Correct.
There were more than 200.
Still on the ground, some naked.
The naked, some of them.
All right.
Yes.
That was very smart of you guys. That was very, very smart of you guys, because I guess if you ambush them, it would have led to burning of homes and killing of people. But you acted very bravely. Thanks for the call.
Yes, because they take our civilians as their gun proofs. That's how they take them.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the call. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening. May I know
Good
where
evening.
you're calling in from, please?
I'm calling from Ground Zero, precisely Bamenda County.
Okay. What is your contribution? I think I recognize your voice.
I just want to chip in something. Concerning this issue of identity cards.
Okay.
I think the simple thing for this identity card, those who know they have taken their ID cards, according to the quarters they live, they should list their names, they type it and they forward them to you, so that international or you take some strong measures on this particular thing, because it is very rather uncalled for to see somebody's identity card and move with that ID card. Let the world knows very well. Because somebody between now and the 9 and somebody moving without an ID card, it is uncalled for. Let them list their names according to the quarters, and more probably they can fax them to you. You see the number they are using to call. I think that's the only thing I was just calling to advise, because it is uncalled for. Because when they say they arrest you for identity card, they say, look, for the presentation the pitch, and you are heavily fined for not having an identity card. Why should they be keeping somebody's ID card? It is uncalled for. If the election is an election that is free and fair, they shouldn't force people. Then give back ID cards of the people, or the people in the various quarters to make a list of their names, and then send them up to any office or to any international place or to any civil rights association place that these people have seized their ID card. Let the world know the error that they have done. That's just all.
All right.
Let them not be quiet. It's a serious.
All right. Thank you for the call. Ladies and gentlemen, those are all the calls that I can take today. Now, this is what is going to happen. We will send out a report to the diplomatic community and the international community that lives in La Republique. We will send out a report to them, and of course, out of La Republique too, about this ID card thing. We think that considerable pressure has to be put out there for those ID cards to be returned, election or no election. So I can assure you the interim government will do all that it can to put pressure on these rooks and genocidal forces out there for the return of those IDs. However, just do not attempt to go there on the 9th. We will make sure this information get out there into every home. Nobody should dare try going to the police station or gendarme, whatever, wherever they are, in search of ID cards. Comrade Fomba, I give you one more word before I let you go. You have something to say?
Of course, Secretary Chris, there's always something to say. I keep having more names coming from the northern zone, this time in Momo, of those people who are collaborating with La Republique to kill our people, to commit genocide in the southern Cameroons. And these people are their names are on the Colonial French Cameroon election list. The fund of Teze, Atonga Justine, CPDM elites, Asenge Godloff, Awuta Philip, Obango Heli, Achebe Grace, SDF, Akia Benny Monstik.
Now, who are those that you are naming?
These are the people who are on the election list, candidates for the election.
For which community?
We also have for Momo County.
Momo County, all right.
Northern Zone. We also have Ambofe Diana.
Okay.
So these people, we are monitoring them. Like we have said, if we don't get them during this campaign, we will get them during the election. If we don't get them during the election, we will get them after the selection. They will have to come and govern in Ambazonia. And they should be rest assured, they should also know that they are not only putting themselves at risk, but they are putting the rest of their families at risk. If they have chosen money over the lives of our people who are dying on the ground, over the resolve of the Ambazonian people, over the restoration of a statehood, then so be it. We will hunt them to the gates of hell. I also want to seize this opportunity to thank the think tank group in Canada who came to support the Fako County with a sum of 1,000 Canadian dollars. Fako County remains very grateful to your generous support, and to the rest of the Ambazonians who supported the Fako County when I came on last 2 weeks on ABC Amba TV. We are very, very grateful. Your support has helped us very, very much. And like Oliver Twist, we are still asking generous people, people of goodwill, people who know that Fako is the political capital of the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, will always come to us. They will always reach us, and we will be very, very grateful to have your support. More is being done on the ground, and more has been done. We are assuring you that in the Fako County, there will be no election. Come and help us. Our cash app is $sign Fako County. I repeat, the cash app $sign Fako County. The PayPal Fako County for Life at yahoo.com. I repeat again, PayPal Fako County for Life at yahoo.com. Thank you very much, Secretary Chris.
Thank you, Fombat. It was a pleasure having you on the set. You have a great night over there in London, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Fombat Diodone joining the broadcast from London. Before I go, I can't emphasize this enough. Let us all together send out messages reminding everyone, our families, our friends on ground zero, lockdown begins on Thursday. Everywhere. We shall not tolerate any campaign movements. I think within the past few days they have had the right to do so, but beginning Thursday, it is over. It is all over. So let's all do our part. Again, we are going to send out a letter to the international community, reminding the international community of what is going on ground zero with the seizure of all these ID cards. And please do not attempt to go collecting your ID cards on Sunday. There will be no way for you to do that. So I will be back tomorrow with a big panel again from Bo Herbert, Barrister John Frunso, Barrister Ghana, and Dr. Emma Olsong. Gonna be a big panel, and I want you all to stay tuned and watch and see. God bless you all, and good night.
Take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay.
Are you tired of going from dealership to dealership looking for that used car that perfectly fits both your lifestyle and your budget? Are you bored with the same old tactics, the same old styles, and the same old disappointments when you don't find exactly what you want? Are you frustrated because of bad credit or tired of being rejected of in-house financing? Are you tired of going from garage to garage for a car? How about that filthy old car that you used to drive? Are you done? Welcome to the new experience. Barico Auto Sales has sold and financed cars to over 50,000 people across the country. Our exclusive in-house financing model allows us to provide flexible options for all. Enjoy low rates, free pickup, and award-winning customer service. Reserve today. Barico Auto helps make car renting easy and seamless for all of our customers. Our financing options allow you to shop our vehicle inventory for the exact used car, truck, or van that best fits your needs. Car selection and customer satisfaction are of great importance to us. We provide the best mechanical repairs, and our services take just minutes. Detail your car with us and get out of that filthy old smell and into something sweet. We will even do your oil change at the lowest rate. And please do not forget that with Barico Auto Sale, you own and drive your car before you even have to pay us. So come on down and visit us and drive away with your new car.
Barico Autos. Own and drive before you pay. 240-486-4664. www.mbaricoauto.com.
And if I don't live to see the day, you better believe it. I'll be there. This is my home, and I'm home to stay.
Freedom
Chinese land. Japan is ruled by Japanese. England is governed by Englishmen. America is governed by Americans. So Africa must be ruled by Africans. I wanna know who owns the land. We must rule from Cape to Cairo. We must rule our purpose land. I say, we want to know who owns the land. I want to know who owns the land. Asla, hey, Papasla, Papasla, Papasla. It must be free. Angola want to know who owns the land. Mozambique want to know who owns the land. Namibia want to know who owns the land. I said, Soweto want to know who owns the land. Zimbabwe want to know who owns the land. African freedom fighters want to know who owns the land. Purpose. Now listen to the history. With the years since creation. With the years since creation. What else do I know? Since the time of sun and sun. Since the time of moon and stars. Since the time of air and sea. Since the time of men and things. We must run from Cape to Cairo. And then we must rule our purpose land. Purpose land. Oh! Okay now. Now I want to talk to my people. Ira Daniela, oh, I will know. Yeah, Ira Daniela, oh, I will know. Now we are the crossroads. On the Femo, Dambila. On the Femo, Dambila. Opalimu Meyagbera Baba. Yeah, Opalimu Jasu Yaraka. Opalimu Tizanya Betonge.
فلسطين جبت ثقافتي معي، ولما جيت لهون تعرفت على ثقافات جديدة. فالهدف إنه نعمل موسيقى فيوجن مع الحفاظ على تراثنا وعلى تقاليدنا وموسيقتنا العربية.
Simone brought to the college the tradition of Arabic music. We had some here, but not much, and certainly not at the depth and the high level that Simone brings to his music making. And Berkeley students are very focused on improvisation, but they knew nothing about improvisation in Arabic music.
Oud and Qanun. What do you want to play?